What's good, gang? I'm back with another video from your boy 1090 Jake. Let's get to it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. When I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, y'all see the title. Let's just get right into it. The Hoovers, one of LA's most notorious gangs, holds a reputation for being most hated by damn near every other gang in the city. The Hoovers are Crip killer and blood killer, with a reputation for killing both. But to just say Crip and blood would be to simplify things. Like every gang within Los Angeles, the Hoovers are made up of multiple sets spread throughout multiple hoods in South Central LA. 8 Trey, 7-4, 5 Deuce, 9 Deuce, 9-4, 107, 5-9, and 11 Deuce. It's alleged a Hoover member was responsible for the 1979 drive-by shooting that took the life of then 25-year-old Raymond Washington, the founder of the Crips. To this day, Hoovers are sworn rivals to multiple Crip sets, most notably the Rolling 60s, and the Hoovers proudly whack out enemy symbols.
It's on West Side, nigga, 748 trade, nigga. Let me see, hold on. Let me see. Oh, well, fuck sissies, who real sissy murderers. Oh, let me see the other side. Oh, real cheesy murderers on the dead homies, nigga, on Hoover. Oh, stop playing with Good. With a dead homie, stop playing with Good.
But it isn't just Crip. Hoovers also have a deep hatred for the Brims, Denver Lanes, and Bounty Hunter Bloods. With this much smoke, the Hoovers have lived up to the deadly reputation and become more known outside of California with rappers like Jap 5 and Treyway 6K making noise. Jap 5 from 107 Hoover is currently in prison and was allegedly arrested for the broad day murder of Shady Blue from Rolling 60s. He'd also notoriously catch a fade with Crip Mac from 5-5 Crip, who has Hoover Killer tattooed on his forehead. Treyway 6K from 8 Trey Hoover is also in prison after taking a plea deal once a video became public of him shooting a man during a robbery.
I got a little viral video. Over street, man. 50 shit 100, so I'm gonna do it for my dead love. Do it for my dead love. Yeah. It's so. The couch kid. That's what they sent me, cuz. It's over. I had to take it. Took the deal. It's over.
But the Hoovers are now making headlines after a recent federal RICO indictment in which a 25-year-old female leader of the Hoovers allegedly ran a trafficking ring involving other gangs while victimizing minors. One of the main strongholds for Hoover territory is a 3.5-mile strip known as Figueroa Street. The area is notoriously known for trafficking and prostitution, so much to the point there are YouTube channels who literally go there just to film the girls walking the strip. 25-year-old Amaya Armstead is more commonly known in Los Angeles as Lady Duck from 11 Deuce Hoover. One of the few female Hoovers, Lady Duck's reputation is one of violence, power, and control. Lady Duck is currently in California State Prison within the Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla. Her earliest parole date is in 2027, but the feds are determined to keep her locked away. Lady Duck would be named as the leader of the 11 Deuce Hoovers and the head of the 10-man team responsible for trafficking minors as young as 14 years old on Figueroa Street. Under her command was multiple Hoovers, as well as a known rapper from a different gang. Popcorn 4K is a member of the Black P Stones from the Jungles, a hood in Los Angeles made famous nationwide after the release of the movie Training Day. The aesthetics of the Jungles would also be the inspiration behind Chamberlain Hills in Grand Theft Auto 5. Popcorn is one of 4 members of the rap group Baby Stone Gorillas. The Black P Stones, or BPS, have a maintained friendship with the Hoovers as they both share multiple enemies. Through this friendship, BPS would have access to Figueroa Street and a green light to participate in the activity. Standing short as shit, Lady Duck quickly became known as the most dangerous lesbian in LA. A short, almost pretty female would become a mentally masculine gang member who
Jake,
would
you told
report
her.
herself
You say
displaying her
almost
power
pretty.
as she ordered Hoovers to attack a man they caught stealing in their store.
What is this nigga doing? Y'all trying to steal in the set. What is he doing? Get that nigga, Goo. Trying to steal out of the house of hotties. Fuck wrong with Goo. Hey, what you in there doing? Come up out of there. Hoover, come up out of there. Put that down, bro. Oh, yeah, he gonna get him. Put that down, bro. On Hoover, this ain't that. It's the homies. Get up out of there, bitch, on Hoover. Hey, put that down. Yeah, homies, put the outfit down. On Hoover, put the outfit down. Bro, you about to get gooled. Why? This nigga a bad security guard. Hey, put that down. Dead lugs, nigga. On Hoover got outfits and all that. On Hoover, nigga ain't playing with goof. On Hoover, get away from the register. I think it's a joke. On Hoover, get up out this store, log. Hey, get up out of here, fool. Get the fuck out.
God damn.
Trying to steal shit.
That nigga drop kick that nigga.
Shit. Don't steal shit in the set. Over. What move out? What move out? Over, nigga. Don't steal nothing. What move out?
This wasn't the 1970s anymore. This was the
Shit, that nigga drop kick the
2020s,
shit out that
the
nigga.
rise of the stud, and Lady Duck was a ferocious pimp. According to the federal indictment and Lady Duck's own Instagram, she would proudly force 304s to tattoo her name, branding them as property so anyone on Figueroa Street would know that was one of Lady Duck's girls. And if they didn't comply, Lady Duck had no issue showing she was willing to get her hands dirty. On July 11, 2023, Lady Duck posted a video of herself beating a woman in a convenience store, holding her down by her hair and repeatedly kicking and kneeing her while demanding she apologizes for dissing the set.
Alright. What, bitch? I hope you got the same dress on, bitch. What? Fuck wrong with you, bitch? Me and this in the set, bitch. I'm a dead bitch. ACG, this on the set. Now you sorry, bitch. Bitch, say sorry, bitch, for this in the set.
Tell me sorry, tell me sorry. You're the camera, lady.
Fuck that camera.
Damn, bitch.
The woman would yell out she was pregnant, but that baby's life didn't matter when it came to Hoover. Another savage under Lady Duck's command was 27-year-old Avery Amoka, who was more commonly known as Hands from Five Deuce Hoover. Hands would take after Lady Duck, flexing money and designer clothes on social media. Hands would even go as far as posting a screenshot of a message saying, "I just love your pimping. I'm infatuated. I can't help it." You'd think he'd be some type of smooth getting messages like that, but the feds would say otherwise. Hands would mark his territory through tattoos and with his hands. The feds would uncover texts from 2021 of Hands ridiculing one of his trafficking victims for thinking she only had to pay him once, and he'd threatened to break her jaw. See, Hands was a texting pimp, and the feds would find more texts where Hands told a female, "I'ma fracture every bone in your face." He then tried to guilt her by saying, "You really gonna leave daddy in this cold world, knowing you all I got?" When Hands didn't receive the reply he wanted, he went back to threats, swearing on Hoover he'd remember this, and saying things too graphic for YouTube. Other texts would describe threatening to
down
harm a
there
girl's
saved,
mother
boy.
if she didn't comply, and let him mold her into who he wanted her to be. These texts and many more were enough evidence to charge him and many others with sex trafficking through force, fraud, or coercion. Another savage on the team was 25-year-old Tajon Gray, aka Tiny from A-Tray Hoover. This wild fuck literally, allegedly drove to San Bernardino to kidnap girls off a street known for prostitutes. The feds would highlight how Tiny and others followed walking girls in a car, then attempted to force two of them in the car. Tiny grabbed one, but he's so tiny she was able to break free, so he reversed his car while his boy had another girl restrained, but she was able to break free and run off. So not only were the Hoovers recruiting and controlling the strip, they were driving to different cities to kidnap girls to bring back to Fig. The Hoovers were beating, forcing, and collecting young girls like Labubu's so they could make money and wear Amiri jeans in the hood. But it got worse. Evidence would show Popcorn was struggling as a pimp. The feds would find multiple texts from Popcorn threatening to beat a girl for not following his pimp instructions. An Instagram DM would reveal he threatened to slap her because he didn't like her Instagram post about feelings because it reflected poorly on his brand as a pimp. A month later, he'd demand $2,500 if she didn't want to work for him anymore, again threatening to beat her. A video would hit social media showing none other than Popcorn beating a woman on Fig. It's unclear if she's one of the victims in this case or just another that fell victim in the streets. But Popcorn made his biggest mistake with victim number 7. The feds would state number 7 was only a 16-year-old girl, and not only did Popcorn traffic her, he hooked up with her himself. Sadly, she wasn't the only minor in this case. Lady Duck would enlist victim 11, a 14-year-old girl. She would take the girl to House of Hotties, a lingerie store, to prepare her for work. This was the same store located on Fig that Lady Duck would order the Hoovers to beat a man that was caught stealing. So the Hoovers literally had control and protected a lingerie store that they used to dress the minors that they worked on the streets. In total, 8 minors would fall victim to Fig under the control of Lady Duck. The group would be indicted on charges of RICO, sex trafficking minors, drug trafficking conspiracy, money laundering, and conspiracy to straw purchase firearms. Their business would extend from the streets of Los Angeles all the way to Nevada, making this a statewide operation. Some of the defendants face a minimum 15 years in federal prison and up to a federal life sentence. It's unclear how the Hoovers and BPS will respond to the federal allegations. An overwhelming amount of evidence, including Cash App trails, will likely lead to convictions for all defendants, but will they still be accepted amongst the gangs is the question. These gangs claim to abide by certain codes and politics where kids are off limits. Even in the prison system, to go PC is to live amongst the child predators. But clearly, multiple members of Hoover are child predators, and Popcorn of Black Peastone not only trafficked a minor, but slept with her too. Baby Stone Gorillas would take to Instagram stating, "We don't condone and nothing to do with minors," but they've yet to take Popcorn off their page. You would think such charges would lead to instant removal from the gangs that claim to abide by such codes, but we'll just have to wait and see if any of these codes still exist. Now I'll say this, I'm a fan of some of the Hoover's rappers. I like Jap 5's music. Treyway 6K, he's a wild motherfucker. But when it comes to things like this, there's zero toleration for this, right? I saw Popcorn follows me on Instagram. I'm sure he ain't gonna like this. I don't like anything about him. There's videos of you beating women. You allegedly trafficked a 16-year-old girl and hooked up with her. And there's a whole nother rumor that he got another girl who passed away pregnant when she was underage. I don't know the extent behind that, but from what I've looked into, nothing about his name is good, right? And this is BPS. When I started my channel early on, I was in contact with T. Rogers. I think I still have his number in my old phone before he passed away. That's his hood. You know what I mean? And this RICO case is gonna shake up a lot of shit because I'm sure the Hoovers as well as BPS do not tolerate that type of paperwork. Sadly, women aren't held to a high standard. women can get beat on and the gangs don't really care. But as far as minors, I don't see how you're able to go about that. I don't see how you're able to get a pass for that, especially inside of the prison system, and not even just in the state. This is a Fed case. The main difference with Fed cases is the feds aren't really telling you what they're alleging. They're telling you what you did. And then it's a matter of how much time you get from there, right? So Lady Duck is already in California State Prison. They're saying she was the head of this whole operation. A short female was running this. And to hear how orchestrated all of this was and how the main focus of getting money on Hoover is through Fig and prostitution, you can't really get behind this. And if we're going to be honest, this case is worse than the Diddy case. Diddy was throwing parties. They're tricking minors. This is way worse than that. With shit like this, it's a zero toleration. It is what the fuck it is. If I upset anybody with making this video, I genuinely don't give a fuck, because I don't respect anything about what was being done. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Prayers out to those young girls on Fig. It's 1090J.
All right, y'all. There we have it. There was another one from your boy 1090J. This one was on Lady Duck, LA's most dangerous lesbian. Drop your comments down below. If you liked this video, hit that like and subscribe button. And I'm out.